So I ended up frying my demon eyes, and this is the RGB W controller, and as you can see, it got fried pretty good. Here's the extension wire. It got melted. What happened was it fell right in where the hood latch is right here. I had it pretty zip tied up, but somehow it got in there, and I didn't notice, and then it started smoking really bad, and I got to it in time to where none of the other, where it connects in here, isn't messed up. So I got a new one right here, and I plugged it in and it works. So I didn't damage any of the actual demon eyes, just the extension cable here and the controller. So this is 50 bucks for this controller. This extension wire is only, I think, $5. So I can just snap it back in together and we're good to go. But I ended up getting a fuse from AutoZone, and this is an inline fuse and some emergency fuses here. I ended up going with putting in a 15 amp here because this says that it can, the Diode Dynamics controller instructions say that output to 20 amps, so 5 amps per channel. So if I got 15 amps, I'm running 2 channels, one for each demon eye, so it should be good. If this fuse gets messed up, then I'll just put in like a 20 amp and then just keep going up. But hopefully we're not gonna have any problems. I had it zip tied up good, but I'm not sure exactly how that actually fell in there. It was pretty weird. So got all this stuff here. I had some double stick tape, and I have all this stuff, zip ties and electrical tape. I have all this, but finding it is another story. So buying it again is what has happened. And this time I'm shrink tying it. I'm not gonna have any issues. Shrink tubing it, and that's gonna be it. So I'll get it snapped in. And I ended up just mounting all this stuff under here just with some double stick tape. There's plenty of room for this stuff, so it's not a big deal. And just kind of making sure there's no slack in any of this. This is the DRL harness right here for the Diode Dynamics sea lights. So I should just be able to snap this back together like I had it as I tested it, and it should be good. Right now I've got the fuse in there and got them all. This one plugged in, this one plugged in. I'm going to electrical tape this really good and then shove it back behind this lip and put the cover back on, and make sure that this doesn't go in there. So I'm going to zip tie all this up really tight so that that doesn't happen again. But I've got them on. Got it all zip tied up real good right here. It's not going anywhere now. Gonna tuck all this back up in there and put the cover back on. Here's the Diode Dynamics app on. Boom. Red, green, yellow looks pretty sweet. Aggressive